the Wall Street Journal described the practice race-based preferential COVID treatment. Said that's what it is. You get it based on race. In fact, in New York State, if you're white, you have to go to the back of the line to get medical help. Think of it. If you're white, you go right to the back of the line.
My job didn't require me to watch the recent Trump rally, but I did it for another reason. And it was hard not to notice the black people standing and cheering behind 45, particularly because that's what the camera really wants us to see. I mean, they were all wearing white shirts which said Blacks for Trump 2020.com that were likely given to them when they showed up to collect their checks for being there. This is an improvement. There's usually that one guy, Black for Trump, at his rallies, strategically just to 45's left, because if he moves a little bit in either direction, he would either be behind the podium or completely out of frame. And what's the point of having one black person there if you can't see him? The stop making everything about race people suddenly seeing color and having t-shirts readily available to mark all of the black people that are there, just close enough to feel the false claim that white people are discriminated against in New York. Speaking of, Trump will try to claim us.
Look at my African American over here. Look at him. Are you the greatest? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Look, voting is one thing, but supporting is another. And these props, as they're being used, are for a man who settled out of court for discriminating against black people, refusing to rent properties to black people, and lying to black applicants about whether apartments were available. Also, when Donald and Ivania came to the casino, the bosses would order all of the black people off of the floor, said a former employee at Trump Castle. They put us all in the back, he added. 45 called for the execution of the exonerated five, formerly known as the Central Park Five, when he believed they attacked and raped a New York City jogger. Trump has not apologized for taking out local New York ads demanding bring back the death penalty, bring back the police, and he's had years to do so, and DNA evidence proving their innocence. There's been a lot of actual white crime and domestic terrorism too for him to openly, sternly condemn before and afterward, and he hasn't for some reason. By the way, no matter what color you are, if your reply to Trump's clear history of racism is, well, Biden is racist, then you're telling me that black people may not have much of a way to avoid voting for or supporting racist presidential candidates. How is that better? And if you tell me that Trump provided billions in funding to HBCUs, then you're giving him credit for pretty much signing a bill that he had little to do with. Buying black votes is big business, and further proof might be at 45's rallies with Blacks for Trump. Good luck trying to get this VIP treatment at Mar-a-Lago. For Rebel HQ, I'm Jeff Wiggins. My architect knows Japanese. For more from the Young Turks, stay right here. If you want to see content from yours truly, click on the hashtag below. I can also be found on all socials at He Gon' Be Alright. Thanks for watching.